Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing wills in Thailand, and the question posed is, how difficult is it to change a Thai will? The answer is not as simple as the question, I'm afraid, insofar as it's going to depend on circumstances. And I know I sound like a broken record with that. I know I have a lot of folks that follow this channel frequently, and they're like, yes, of course, it depends on circumstances. Okay, moving ahead though, it really is circumstantially dependent. Changing a will, not the biggest issue in the world. However, existence of prior wills can greatly muddle the process associated with succession, or what we call in the common law system probate, where you take that will to court and then have the court execute the will per the deceased's wishes. The reason it can muddle things up is if you've got prior wills sitting around out there, it can create points of contention where people can say, well, no, this is the real will. This is the real will. Yes, obviously there are certain factors like when was the last will dated? That can factor into the analysis of which will be controlling. Another thing to bear in mind is the capacity of the individual at the time a later will is signed. That can come into play. For these reasons, if you're looking to change a Thai will, generally speaking, again, it's going to be circumstantially dependent, but generally speaking, I think, and I've run this by, to be clear, not a Thai attorney. I'm an American attorney. I'm the managing director of the firm, naturalized Thai citizen, not a Thai attorney. But I've run this through our legal team here in the office, and they tend to, again, agree with the caveat that there are going to be cases where this might not be the case, depending on circumstances. But generally speaking, it's sort of a general rule, sort of a rule of thumb, if you will. Probably best to just replace an old will completely and then do the best, if not do it, completely destroy the old will so that there's no issue associated with whether or not one will is what was intended or not. That, generally speaking, is going to be the best way to deal with this. Again, I know in a common law context, codicils come in and can kind of alter the provisions of a will that way. In Thailand, a little bit different. Again, this is after essentially commiserating with the Thai legal staff here. And again, this is all for informational purposes. But generally speaking, just replacing an old will with a new one is probably going to be the best way to go, as it's, for lack of a better term, cleaner with regard to a possible later adjudication in the Thai courts.